Ain't enough. Chris Rock told us this a long time ago.
I'm gonna stay out of married folks' business.
I ain't never met no happy woman.
You gave me this PlayStation.
Y'all said y'all love me. Oh man. I'm gonna start this off with some old nigga shit. The bane of my existence recently is that top corner when I'm just sitting here just trying to enjoy my off time, off work, doom scrolling. And I accidentally hit that corner and that shit just go the fuck back up and reset. Like, no, I was looking at this shit. I fucking hate it. You looking at me like you don't have to deal with that.
No, I feel you.
That happens?
Yeah. I mean, I hate when I accidentally, like, when I leave out of it to go somewhere else and come back real quick. Like, I leave out of the app and, like, jump right back in. Like, not even, 3 seconds. And that shit be like, nope, start over. It's some new shit that came in. I need you to look at that.
And they be like, niggas ain't shit. It's like, no, why is this still
in my
algorithm?
But it's like, I follow a lot of people and I understand that. But there's no way you could tell me that just in those 3 seconds, enough people posted that I can't even get back to where I left off.
Nah.
Like
they started a whole new shit.
It ain't, I can't even see the post that I started on when I first came into the app. Like, it's almost like it just wipes everything out. It just give me a whole new set of shit.
Yeah. What? Look at this shit, nigga.
Yeah, like, yeah.
You're gonna like this too.
And I'm like, fuck. I can't invest no more time. I'm sorry. Like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
Yeah, at that point, it's just like, nigga, if this next shit ain't some shit, I ain't fucking with it. Like,
yeah. Oh, I get lost in that too. That very, like, if this next shit ain't some shit, all right, if this next shit, all right, no, okay, all right. I gotta give it 3. Wait, what? Is that an ad?
You're like, damn, it's 11?
Shit.
I started looking at this shit at 8.
Hey, man, let me not say too much of that because my wife already think I, like, spend a lot more time on socials than I really do. It just so happens that when she sees me, that's when I happen to just at that moment be looking at my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't even looking at the social. I'm just, like, in my phone for a second. Because ain't nobody saying nothing, ain't nobody talking. Like, I thought that this was a safe space. I thought that this was my time. I thought that I had an opportunity.
No, you can only do that when she's on her phone.
Oh, yeah.
When she's on her phone, everything's cool.
I hate when she I ain't even gonna do that.
You right. We
I ain't gonna do that.
They're gonna take our mics away. Don't do that. Let's start the show.
This is not a therapy session. I am not gonna do this right now.
We just did it outside.
People on that goofy shit. These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say. Welcome to the I Ain't Gonna Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
On some CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
D is in his bag.
And we're here to debate, relate, berate, and be great as usual.
It's homie time right now, okay?
Look at your boy, got the drops together and all that shit.
Look at him.
All these years.
All these
He
years.
finally doing his fucking job. You know what's crazy? I be looking at these clips and editing and shit like that. I'm like, I look like I'm reclining in this motherfucker. But I'm just like, I'm sitting up.
Did you like position it? Is that why it looked like a little shifted over? You was like trying to sit straight or something?
I am right
Versus
now.
angle?
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just like, damn, I look like I'm laid back and shit. It's like, I'm not. I'm sitting up the whole time.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, how's your week been?
We've been good, man. Just been just mainly just focusing on switching up my diet a little bit more and trying to figure out what I need to do next. So
That nigga's That nigga eating corn and water.
No, not at all. Like I'm actually.
I know. I seen your. You know what I'm saying? Your. I'm gonna put it over there. I saw your meal prep and shit.
No, that was just some leftovers, man. Where I had some lunch, but like, why
that shit ain't look like leftovers. It look like you was making shit from scratch.
No, that was leftovers from lunch earlier. It was just a salad.
No. I'm talking about the Instagram video you put up where you had made like steak and chicken and all
that
type
shit.
of
Oh yeah. That was a minute ago. I just put up.
Oh, I
stuff,
just seen
man.
that shit like yesterday.
Yeah, no. I put up the post.
Okay.
That was actually something that was just been in my phone for a minute. Probably like just maybe a month, maybe not too long. But like I had did a meal. It wasn't a meal prep. It was just dinner.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like it was for the day. Yeah.
So I had man. You know.
I was like, look at this nigga, man. I was like, that shit look good though.
Oh, it was fire, bro.
I don't fuck with cucumbers and shit like that. But other than that, it
it wasn't cucumbers.
What was it? That was the eggplant shit?
No, that was zucchini.
I don't like that neither.
Try it that way. I'm telling you. Fire. Okay. Like it was a way I hey, that was another ChatGPT meal, man.
Okay,
I had learned how to how to roast some real quick like vegetables in the oven and shit. I mean, that's an easy task for most people.
Not only can he roast me, he roasts vegetables and shit.
Ooh, nigga. Damn, I was like, yeah. You gotta do that now. Like, but yeah, man, week been straight though. Just really, taking it easy, man, and trying to prep for this golf outing that we got coming up.
Yeah.
By the time y'all hear this, we'll be back from it and shit.
Yeah. Niggas going golfing in 100-degree weather and shit.
It shouldn't be
18
bad.
holes.
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's up. I'm just trying not to come in last, so I guess we in competition with each other.
Hey, I don't
know
man.
what these other motherfuckers.
I'm taking this one serious, man. I'm keeping score. I know my score gonna be high as fuck, but at the same time,
I'm shooting the low hundreds.
I'm definitely trying to keep this keep score so I can really understand my game and how to improve and shit. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Like that's just something I've been wanting to do more. I probably had a camera out, try to get some footage, try to get some send some content, I
was just trying to see what's 6 times 18. I'm gonna try to get under that.
So, hey man, it's all I think that the issue is that I just gotta do it more often.
Yeah.
I think that's what I owe myself. And for me, I don't know about you, but I always thought that I know golf is an expensive sport,
depending on how you do it.
Yeah, naturally. But it really isn't if you plan it out right.
If you got your clubs already and your balls, pause.
Or the not to plug them, but the golf app, the Golf Now app.
Yeah.
That helps you kind of understand. Yeah. But that also is time though, right?
Yeah.
That's the other thing that I don't really have. When people can get out at least once a week or every other week to play 18 holes of golf, that's pretty. And you gotta find a group. If you go by yourself, it's just a lot of logistics that I feel that's behind it.
Yeah.
That makes I'm making excuses. I just need to do it more. You know what I'm saying? If I can back in the day find time to go hoop at the gym or something like that.
Hoop, drink.
Yeah.
All type of shit.
Yeah. It could be done.
That's what I plan on doing with the schedule change. It's in the front of the week. I really ain't got no excuse. It ain't no Friday Junior and shit like that. It's Friday. Oh, Friday Junior.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do some shit with this after I get done with the show shit. Just I'll take my ass out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. But how about your week, man?
We've been cool. We've been long and fast at the same time. Shit is crazy. It's just damn, I ain't worked no full week in a long time. Not a full week, but my schedule full week. I was damn, 4 days. But it went by quick, you know? So,
4 days, man, niggas is working 5 days.
Yeah.
6, 7 days.
A bunch of lights came on in my fucking car. Like,
Shit.
Jesus Christ. The left signal out in the back, and then the tires did some shit. I was like, I just got these tires last year. But
Damn.
I looked at them and, like, I think
the sensor part is going bad.
I'm gonna inflate them tomorrow and see what the fuck happened.
What you mean? They deflated?
I don't know which one it is, so I'm gonna check them all with the tire
Oh,
gauge
I
and all
get what
that
you're
shit and see like if this bitch tripping, if it's the heat.
Yeah.
Well, no, usually with the heat it's inflated more,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I'm gonna see old nigga shit. But week been cool, man. I can't complain. Ain't got into it with nobody. Plus, nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Yeah.
Old ass nigga.
So, you'll be there. What motherfucker say? Wait till you get my age. I've been your age. You ain't been my age.
Like I always say, you just gonna get older.
Fair enough. All right, man. Let's get into Black History Making. Black History Making, as we always say, we want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did for us to get to this point right here. And we also want to shout out the good black people that are doing things right now to help us progress. So with this, we got Maryland Governor Wes Moore recently unveiled a new initiative called Just Communities, aimed at investing millions of dollars into communities that have historically faced economic and social disadvantages. But here's the kicker. As a part of this effort, he has announced the pardon of 6,938 individuals with convictions for simple marijuana possession, building on more than 175,000 pardons his administration has issued this year. He highlighted how outdated cannabis convictions have kept many from securing jobs, housing, education due to restrictions tied to their records. By issuing these pardons, among the largest in the U.S. history, Moore hopes to open more doors for thousands and promote inclusive economic growth. Shout out to him, but it's crazy how possession could just jam you up like that.
Yeah.
Especially like back in the day.
Way back.
Yeah, way back. 20s, shit like that. I'm 40. But motherfuckers possess. Shut up. Motherfuckers is possessing all the time. Not all the time, but a lot of times motherfuckers possessing. Like, not with intent to sell.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to go home.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get from pick up.
Yeah.
Pick up, and you know what I'm saying? I went through the drive-thru. I'm just trying to get back home with my meal. Like,
please, like, just take it. I don't want it anymore.
Because I wasn't comfortable with the delivery driver coming, dropping off to the house. So
I was always comfortable with that. Like, oh, he coming through. 2 days later.
No, like, now it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you understand the person, like, yeah, that's different. If you know the driver.
Back in the day, 2 days later.
Like, back in the day, some of those drivers you ain't know. You just knew you knew a nigga that knew a nigga from around the way and was like, all right, I don't want this nigga know where I live.
Oh, no, I never had a motherfucker. Like, I'll meet you at the gas station.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was like, never mind.
Yeah. I understand what you were saying. Anyway, it's Michael Michigan. Shout out Mayor Wes. I hope I'm saying his name right. I was going to say Moreland. Wes Moore, man. Shout him out. It's crazy because the picture, he look high.
I mean, it's interesting too because like I would love to research it more because I know that from the past I've heard how a lot of prisons hold like these contracts with the government.
Yeah.
Where they're like, hey, we need to remain, 90% occupancy or like more. Mm-hmm. But like, what does that do for the number of incarcerated for those businesses? Which I ain't saying, because to be honest, like, yeah, fuck them, whatever. Like, I ain't saying, yeah, get them their money. I'm just more so like, how does that affect, like, who did he piss off? with doing this.
Ooh.
So I just was, it was just interesting to, that's just one of the questions that I would like love to like find out more on. Like, how does that affect the prisons that have those contracts?
You know what? What you saying that, been looking at Black history and making wrong. Like when I be like, man, y'all fucking it up, y'all doing this. You know what? We do need to have these questions in here because at the same time, it's like we bringing light to some positive shit, but like, hey, it's backlash to some of this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna have some type of effect.
It's
like,
the first black. Oh, no
Yeah.
more. We out of here. Oh, it's the first black president. Damn, Trump. Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, they gonna find a way.
Yeah. So, yeah. Shout out Westmore, man.
Yeah,
And Maryland, man. I hope it's better than The Wire now and all that shit.
I ain't never been, to be honest with y'all.
I want to go because I heard they got good seafood and shit like that. But all right, man, let's get into that. Just happened.
That just happened.
So there is, of course, things going on in the internet. There is a thing going around talking about the only rapper with 5 classic albums is Jay-Z. I'm sorry. Somebody started out with no rapper has 5 classic albums. Maybe 5 albums you like. And somebody responded with the only rapper that has 5 classics is Jay-Z. Then somebody put up Kendrick. Somebody put up Pac, Kanye, Nas. You got Drake fucked up. All type of shit. So when we talk about classic albums, I think there has to be some sort of like, and this might not even be a word, universality of like, okay, the majority of people who are hip hop and rap fans feel like this is a classic. So I want to ask you, do you know of any rapper that has 5 classic albums?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with the fact that Kanye West is somebody that has 5 fucking classic albums.
Can you name them? I think we're going to differ on which ones is classic.
Probably, but you can't deny
which
that
is
he
even
doesn't-
like a crazy thing to say. Like,
yeah,
nigga got 5 classics, but I don't think the ones you think is classic.
yeah,
But it's still
we
there.
know, but he's there. Yeah, he is that nigga. Like, yeah. So I would say that definitely his first 5 would be my first.
First 5.
Yeah.
So
we got
you throwing 808s as a classic?
yeah.
Oh wow! Okay.
Like, bro, like that is like, so you get what is it?
College Dropout.
College Dropout. You
What?
got Late Registration.
What?
You got
Graduation.
Is it Graduation? Yeah.
What?
And you got did 808s come right after that?
Yep.
What?
And then the 5th one. Hold on.
My.
Oh yeah, definitely my Twisted Beautiful Fantasy.
What?
I would, say that probably past that is where it gets a little like, yeah, it's up and down, but there's still classics within that. But it's just, that's when it gets a little rocky for everybody. I feel like those are the first 5 albums that really shaped who the fuck he was as like unstoppable.
Okay. I got all them except for I'm taking 808s out and I'm putting Watch the Throne in there.
But that don't count. That's with Jay-Z.
Why the fuck it don't count?
Because it's with Jay-Z. That's a collab album.
No.
You can't take another nigga that has 5 classic albums and then say
I'm putting Watch the Throne on Hove too.
I don't see. I think that's a collab. Like, what was his album? A collab, that's easy. You two of the great.
That's not easy.
That's an easy one to say it's a great because it's just naturally a great. That's just my opinion. I would say that the two the collab thing, if individually if you take Watch the Throne and just sit it off to the side, they still got 5 classic albums each.
Okay, you think Hov got 5 classics?
Yeah.
I don't think Hov has 5 classics. Stone Cold Thieves, Reasonable Doubt.
What?
Blueprint.
What?
Black Album.
What?
American Gangster.
What?
And if, with your logic, he can't have Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne would have been his 5th.
No, there was another one in there. 444 was a classic fucking album. That was the one that he like. You mean tell me you can't put that album on and just be like, damn, this nigga was in his bag for this.
I love that album. I don't know if it's classic.
I'm not black
Maybe
and
I'll listen to
OJ.
it. Yeah. No, there's classic songs on there. Just because an album got classic songs on there, don't mean like classic is no skips.
No, that ain't true. You can't.
Yes, it is.
Like, a classic like that. No, because there's skips on the Kanye albums that I mentioned.
Yeah, 808s. Ain't no skips on the other ones.
There's skips. There's some ones that you be like, this is cool. I like it, but I don't need to listen to it. I'm not always like, there's songs. So you mean to tell me there's no albums that you'd be like, so on those albums, those are albums that you literally are just, not that you can tolerate, that you say, oh yeah, I can let this ride all the way through. But I'm talking about like when you're listening to it in a way that is like, I want to hear my songs on here. I love this album.
That's
I can
different.
deal with this
That's
song,
different.
but I can also like skip through these. Like when I say skip songs, I'm not saying that those songs are trash because I'm skipping them. I'm saying that they're just like my least favorites on the album. So I don't listen. So I skip them.
That's different. That's different from like no skips is just like you could have left this off.
On 444, I can let it ride all the way through.
I can't.
But I also have my favorite songs that I go to that are classic songs within that classic album.
There's some songs on there where, and me being a big Hov fan, there's some songs on there could have been like, I ain't need this.
Okay.
Like, not saying the song was trash or no shit like that, but it's just like, if you would have left this off, it would have made the album better.
So if you would have left this off, that means that it would have been a classic album for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just view it differently.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. Like, when I say no skips, I'm not saying like, because it's a bunch of albums that was just like, oh yeah, I want to see, like, especially College Dropout. What's that, like 20 songs? There's some songs that's like, oh no, I want to get to Slave Ships at the beginning. But it's like, I want to get
College
to this song.
Dropout is it's
Okay.
just because of the skips. The skits is not like
I
that
love
many
the
songs.
skits.
I know, but I'm just saying it's not that many songs. Like,
Oh, I see what
you
you're
said
saying.
it's
Yeah.
20.
But it's just like, yeah, when I say no skips, it's not because I see what you're saying. Because a lot of times when motherfuckers say no skips, it's just like, every song has to be amazing.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
that's
just
what
like,
I'm saying. Like,
nah, this song is great.
Yeah.
It might not be like as good as the other 3 or before.
Yeah, like
before
when I
that was in
first
there.
heard the album, I heard it all the way through.
444?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, even like with Kanye West, like when you first hear the album and you listening to it in its entirety, yeah, you're like, oh shit, I love every song on here. That every song on here is great. Some I don't like. Like some I like you know, it maybe the tone of it or the beat isn't all the way there for me, but I dig the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, now my second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th fucking listen, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm skipping
these songs.
That's with every album.
Yeah, like, but there's still a classic album for me though.
Okay.
Because just because I skipped that and these are not my favorites on this album doesn't mean that it's not a classic album. These songs were on this album and I love all of these. And there's a couple that I'm just like, I could deal without them. But that, like, to me, that it creates a classic album. Like,
Okay.
it's a, you know, because those particular songs are on that, you know, on that album from this era, from this time that I fucked with.
Okay.
So that album means something to me, and I feel like to a majority, to a large number of people.
Yeah. I don't want to get on the negative side of this, but some people got to chill on who they think have classic albums, because Tupac got about like 3.
Yeah, no.
He got 3. None of that shit after he died.
Yeah.
Besides Machiavelli.
Yeah, you can't count
None
this.
of that shit is classic. Drake makes a lot of great songs. I'm gonna leave it at that. Nas.
Oh, Drake definitely.
Nas might have 5 or 6.
Well, I'm not a big Nas fan like that, but like, so I can't make that argument.
Mm-hmm.
But I think from his stature shows that I believe that he has that many. But like,
that's why Jim Jones talking about him right now.
Hey, it's like, and Nas ain't saying
I ain't heard
shit.
from Nas in 4 years.
Nas ain't saying shit. Nas like,
that's
right.
cool.
But like Drake got 5.
5 classic albums. Yeah. Name them. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that because I'm not gonna have anything positive to say about any of them but one. And one of them you're gonna say ain't no album, it's a mixtape. But if you want to count it, fine.
Well,
Speaking to the mic, sir.
Hold on. So let me just make sure I got my shit right. All right. So starting from the beginning. Okay. Take Care, classic album.
Okay.
Nothing Was the Same,
No.
classic album. If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, classic album. Views, set niggas over like to a different side of Drake that was just like, oh shit, okay. So what number is that? Like, so
that's
1,
4.
2, 3, 4, and I'm sorry. Say what y'all want to say, but Certified Lover Boy was like fucking.
Where is it at?
You can say what you want to say, man. I can still go back to that album and be like, damn, this shit is still just, it go hard, but whatever.
Look, Certified Lover Boy was cool. It's Target music and shit. Like, it's cool to just put on the background at a kickback. There's nothing wrong with that album. That shit ain't classic.
That's classic to me.
Okay. You're looking a little sus over there.
I fuck with it. Like, that shit just like.
Classic. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I know that I hurt you. Child, tired of being a man. What did he say? Oh, I forgot.
I forgot you light skinned in real life. That ain't funny coming from me.
No. Cause you the real light skin.
On some CJ-ish.
Oh man, I'm really trying to respect your opinion, so I'm just, I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, man. Hey, listen, I don't. We don't have. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
but
that's what's happening.
But those are albums that like I like felt like, damn, this shit is like he don't miss. But that's just like for me. Those are great albums, man. Like amazing albums, actually, for me.
Good to great albums are totally different from classics.
All right.
So
why is it? So what is the classic truly then?
To me,
see, you can't tell me what.
Okay, well,
good
fuck
to
it
great
then. Fuck it
is,
then. A classic album is some shit that I could play front to back forever.
Those are that for me.
All right.
I could put either one of those on today and be like, hell yeah, this shit is a vibe. But see, that's what we saying. Like, there's some songs that I will be like, oh yeah, I don't need to hear this.
Well, I don't feel that way about.
I'm just, but that doesn't make that it's trash. It's just like,
no.
That's what
I
I'm going
said
back
good
to
great albums. Ain't nobody saying shit trash.
But I can let all 5 of them ride. Like I can't put them on while I'm working at the crib, whatever, and they will go.
Okay. All right. Agree to disagree. Where's the shit at, man?
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
You ain't gonna drink your what you call it? Your,
Oh no, I'm going. Like my shit is. Well, I'm standing by what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, but since you said it, yeah, you're right.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
I know this is all my fault that we don't do this enough. Oh man, on some other shit. This was like in the docket months last year, and then it came back around. New prison reform. So they are trying to do some Black Mirror shit with motherfuckers going to jail. So this lady explains it way better than I can. Here you go.
So they coming up with a new prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in just a matter of minutes. So the criminals is gonna have a choice to spend tens of years behind bars, or they can make the choice to get the artificial memory implanted into their brain. So this process is called Cognify, and the intent of it is to treat the criminal like a patient.
There's a new system out there. They're talking about the prison of the future, folks. It's a company called Cognify. Take a look at this video, right? Because you've never seen anything like this. It's a new concept that it rehabilitates artificial memories. But the thing is, I think your actual prison sentence is really short, but they kind of erase your brain. You down with that one?
They're gonna try to change the person's brain, and they won't even be capable of committing any other crime. The chip can make the patient feel empathetic. Depending on the severity of the crime, the chip can also make you feel the emotional and physical pain of the victim and the family members. You can feel what they felt. So the process only takes about 7 minutes. But to the patient, it seemed like it had been years. Last year, the U.S. government spent $8.7 billion taxpayers' dollars on the prison. They say with this new prison, they can save money.
So, do you think this is better than the rehabilitation that is happening currently?
No, I don't know if that's, in my opinion, better. I feel like it's torture. Like that's like,
yeah, that's an amendment.
Yeah, like,
like cruel and unusual.
Yeah, that's really.
But so is prison.
Yeah, and so you're replacing it with something that, like, just so they're gonna feel older and feel more like mentally strained at the end of it, but they're not gonna come out refreshed and like, you know what I'm saying, like rehabilitated, like they said. They're gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, some real Black Mirror shit.
They're gonna be fucked
put
up.
the shit right here.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And it's just like, how real is that? I don't know. Is that real? Like, are they?
Yeah, this is the second time I've seen this. So
FDA approved this? Like, what's going on?
If they approved it, it would have been already out here.
Yeah.
But my thing is just like, you know what the show is. Which one are you taking? You gonna do the 20? Or you gonna do the 7 minutes? The 20 and 7 minutes?
I mean, like, what's the difference? You're still doing it in your head.
Like, my body can't trap my mind. They trapping your mind.
Like, when you're in prison, like physical prison.
The difference is you get out, you still 38.
Do you remember that? Or do you feel like, no, like I've been through 10 years?
Either way, you going through some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I guess it's all about like what type of criminal you are. Like, I'm assuming because they talk about how the family feels and all that. This is like for murder.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I don't, or a Ponzi scheme on some what's dude name Madoff and shit like that. I'm assuming it's on some like, you done fucked over a lot of people, so you need to feel their pain. But even that is just like, so I gotta feel like, how many niggas is in this family?
Or feel the pain of like someone that like
like Bernie Madoff.
Yeah.
How many people you fuck over? Like 5,000 people? You gotta feel all that pain? Yeah, I do time. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and like.
But fucked him over like how?
When he like took everybody money.
Yeah, but what you gonna feel like? What's
Feel
that
the
pain?
broke niggas. Like,
That's what I'm saying. So like, what is the pain?
oh, motherfuckers is broke. They homeless.
So we gonna make you feel broke and homeless.
Yeah, you want to feel that? You want to feel like that,
bro? Like, what is they saying? Like, that don't make like when they were saying feel the effects or the pain of the victims. I was like, okay, if they murder somebody,
violent crimes. You think of
violent
crimes?
Yeah,
Okay,
like not blue or white collar crimes. Like,
you right as hell. They're not finna do that shit for them niggas. Like, take your ass to the tennis court.
Yeah. I'll feel
to the jail where they got pickleball courts and shit.
oh, I feel so bad. Oh, this is being broke. Is this what this feel like? Like damn.
Yeah.
H&M. Like damn.
Oh shit.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted because of how you've been honoring me.
Because I feel it. I see it and hear now.
I know it's gonna be a while before this comes out, but like, what the fuck? What the fuck, dog? Ain't no way in hell. You ain't my friend no more. You're not my friend no more. If for anybody's listening, we talk about B. Simone, like in her interview where her friend was destitute and she was up and she didn't help her at all. Like, bro, if you see me home, it's like I can't spend the night.
Yeah, like I can't come over for a little bit. You can't help me out.
I
Like,
just take a bath over here and I'll be on my merry way.
I mean, I know we ain't had that plan to even talk about it,
Yeah.
but like I was more shocked at the fact that she openly expressed how she didn't want her to
She was a
win
hater.
unless she was the one helping her win or had a part in her winning.
Oh,
And
man.
that's like-
Hey.
That was so like I never followed like B. Simone like that, but I did like know of her enough to know that, you know,
I've seen
I
her
liked
every
her.
now and then.
I
Yeah.
liked her in her content.
Wilding out, like
I liked her in her, like, you know what I'm saying, her
Baby
her
boy.
journey. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was nice to see. But you ever see somebody and then like a celebrity or they get big and then you hear about how much of an asshole they are behind the scenes or like off camera?
The
and
Rock.
it just like, well, I haven't heard that he was an asshole. But like, but still, like, that's why I wouldn't want to, well, now I don't give a fuck, but like for the longest, I even told myself I wouldn't want to like meet Kanye West because I know that, like,
come find out she was right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, stick to my guns. Like, that's just how, you know, stand on business. But like,
sit up here drinking with this nigga, like,
yeah, like it's certain people like you be like, man, I fuck with them. I like their character. I like who they are. Like in interviews, I like that. But to hear them and hear the nasty side of them, like it just ruins it for me. Like I honestly, like
Hulk Hogan.
I don't see her the same after that because it's like you are not somebody. I ain't saying that you got to be somebody that always want everybody to win and always not be the perfect person by any means. But it does say something about like when you had a struggle and a challenge of your upbringing, like, and you coming into like where you are now. How dare you be a ass and, you know, gatekeeper and like all of that shit? Like, like that don't it don't
I don't
rub
know
me the
her,
way.
and I'm not surprised. Just because of how I hear about how celebs are, and
all celebs
how
are like that.
and how I know how people are.
Yeah.
So this is like it's a handful of people. I'd just be surprised if they. I'm like 50 Cent. A lot of times, like when that shit come up, whatever they said he did that shit.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man.
she ain't shocking me.
It's not that I'm shocked.
I'd be shocked if
Because
Nick Cannon was an asshole.
Well, but see, that's the thing. Like, I'm not shocked.
Not
It's
even
more
shocked.
so like, you know, because I didn't know of her like that anyway. I just felt like I followed. I've seen her enough in passing. Like she was on Wild Now, she was on, you know, on the show and all that, like we said. But like, and I've been in tune with that and seeing and hearing her and seeing her clips. So it's more so like I became a light fan. I ain't gonna say that I'm a fan. I was a fan of hers, but I'm saying I'm a light fan. Like I like. I like what I was seeing.
Yeah, like she seemed cool as hell. You like her. You want to see her thrive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But to hear that and then her to take ownership in it, it wasn't even like an accountability thing. It was like, yeah, y'all were mature enough to bring this to light and have a discussion about it, but it still doesn't change the fact that it, like, you openly said it. You said it with no remorse either. You didn't say it with like, gee, like, yeah, I was completely, you know, wrong and out of it and couldn't believe that I would, you know, you didn't seem, you didn't have no type of feeling. You were just like, yeah, I just, you know, I couldn't really put my finger on why I felt a way about it, but I just couldn't be happy for you, or I couldn't.
I've been saying this for a couple years, man. We need to bring back shame. We need to bring back shame.
I think that people are built differently now. I feel like bringing back shame, like, it never left. It's just people became like, I don't give a fuck. There is no shame.
Because it's against the law to shame people now.
It ain't against no fucking law.
Shame somebody and see what the fuck happened. Oh, you can't do that because people are just doing them. They trying to live their best life and all that shit. Bro, you can't shame nobody for doing shit no more, for real. And society will not back you up on that. Unless you do some horrendous shit.
I think that what's happening right now, people are shaming her. They're literally saying, like, and going off on her, snapping and be like, oh, she ain't, I would never want to be with my friend. She is the, like, worst.
She didn't think this was going to happen, though.
I guarantee you she thought. She was like, yo.
She thought she was going to get shamed?
Hell yeah.
I don't think that.
I just don't think she gave a fuck. I think she don't give a fuck.
Well, then she's not shamed.
But see, that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can't shame people that don't feel shame. Like, they ain't ashamed of this shit. They don't give a fuck. This is a new age of time where people are online. They are streaming live. They're getting real time. Fuck you. You a pussy ass nigga. Da. Everything.
It's because we've lost the shame. Like, if there was, like, I'm saying, society, like, as a society, shame is like not a good thing anymore. Whereas it used to be like, that motherfucker tripping, shame him. To whereas now it's just like, there's all type of excuses.
What is your definition of shaming? Like, what is, or your example of shaming? What is a shame? Because we just said that she's being shamed right now through the internet, but you saying that they don't do that now because it's illegal.
Oh, the internet, the comments don't fucking count as shame. So let's get that out the fucking way.
So what is shame like that you described?
Shame to me is just like, hey, me and you, we shame each other. Like, you'd be like, dog, that shirt is tight. Take that shit off. You look fat as hell in that motherfucker. That's shame. And I shouldn't have this shit on.
I guess I'm confused because I feel like that's exactly what the type of thing they're saying. Like, oh, you are an awful friend. You are this. Yes. They're shaming her, right?
Yes, they are. But the reason that she doesn't give a fuck is because actual shame is not cool. The comments aren't real.
So somebody got to come up to her in her face, like, find her
not
on the
even
street?
come up to you in your face. Let me get a good example of this shit.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm confused.
All right. I don't know the rapper's name. There's two of them. It's a man and a woman. Both of them are bad as shit. One of them couldn't get in the Uber, and she tried to get mad at the fucking Uber because she couldn't fit in the Uber. Instead of just being ashamed of how fucking big she was, she tried to fucking come at the company for not what do you call accommodating her size.
Well, I think that's the thing. He was like, "Hey, ma'am," like it was on him, like saying that you can't fit in here. She was saying that she could fit in there,
and she wouldn't accept the shame of not being able to fit in there. First of all, you should have got an Uber XL. Second
but
of all,
she could have essentially fit in there though. Is what she was saying. She was like, "Gee, I can fit in here. You could let me in." I know what you're talking
my
about.
shocks and struts. But anyway, like that's an example of shame. Like, dude, you should be ashamed of yourself. Maybe it's self-shame that I'm talking about. You should be ashamed of yourself for some shit that you shouldn't be doing, but you're doing for whatever the fuck reason. And you think it's cool because of whatever the fuck reason.
Well, so is that not like the lack of remorse or like, you know what I'm saying?
I put it like this. This is even better. You used to be a whore. Let's just say sex worker for better, for the, even that, I gotta say sex worker because if I say whore, it's shameful. Okay, sex worker. You're a sex worker. You're a former sex worker now. Now you cleaned up your life and all that shit. You were still a sex worker before, and there's some stigma that comes with that. Like it might fuck up your kids, fuck up your family, and all that shit. But for some reason, you don't think it's cool to bring up your past. You think that you're above the shame of that. Am I not making sense?
Nah,
Okay.
I'm not following. And maybe you are. I'm just not. I just don't
Okay.
get. I guess
Right.
for me, I'm not seeing the difference or the feeling that you're saying that needs to come back that people are like missing.
Understand your bad decisions and live with them. But just know that there's shit that comes with that. Is pretty much what I'm saying. And it feels like now people want their bad decisions erased and want you to look at them different. When it's just like, nah, that ain't how society work. Like, you a felon, you done cleaned up your shit, cool. But at the same time, you still a felon. That sucks, but that's how shit works.
But when it comes to like in reference to the shame, I'm not seeing the correlation because there's someone not wanting their past brought up is just somebody that potentially just wants to move on from and not be held back by their past, right?
Fair
You
enough.
wouldn't want somebody to continue to tell you about your downfalls when you like, damn, I'm doing good, ain't I? Like, damn, like why you keep bringing up
You're
this
right.
shit?
You're right.
So that's why I'm saying I don't get that in correlation to the feeling embarrassed or shameful about your actions. Like I was saying that like the people don't care anymore because they're like, you know, oh well, fuck it. Y'all gonna say what y'all gonna say about me, yeah, and y'all can say like people online. It's the worst type of shit because back in the day, people had to see you to say something, or in our day, we might have had like MySpace, but that even then, you know what I'm saying.
But people ain't gonna see you because that's real.
Yeah. So, but like seeing you, but like now, if you back then when you had to be seen for somebody to say how they felt about something that you did, it was only a few here in between, or like you heard rumblings if you were in a neighborhood, right? Versus now, it's millions, thousands, maybe of people that can and with a lot of people that are growing up in this age and really getting used to being shitted on, they're tough skin. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Like the fresh and fit niggas, like don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I don't have no shame in my game about why I feel this way. And no matter how much people say, yo, you guys are fucking trash, you this and that. Like,
I guess
just got a
personal
tough
shame
skin.
is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Because I'm making bad examples.
But yeah, like, so if that, like, yeah, but personal shame just comes with people's just the lack of, like, fucking having any like
Morals?
morals or accountability or any remorse for why they did what they did or why they said what they said. They don't give a fuck. They just don't care. And they don't care who shaming them or telling them that they're wrong or telling them about themselves does not affect them.
You would think that as long as we've been doing the show that I could have said that what you just said, and that's why you're the best co-host in the world.
Hey man, we in this together.
Oh man, well shit, man. Let's get into it. RDC World. What was their name before that? Shit, Supreme Dreams. So anybody that don't know them is RDC World, Supreme Dreams. The niggas Mark and them.
Oh yeah.
They Mark went off on being too cool. Listen to this.
Y'all niggas so fucking cool, you can't do nothing. Nigga, I'm so glad I never grew up in an era where niggas was so goddamn cool, you can't do shit. Nigga, do you know how boring life is when you gotta be cool? When you gotta be cool, life is boring as a bitch.
Everybody
That's what y'all not understanding, because you just everybody
want to be Jay Wu now.
First of all, you conforming, I mean, to everybody else. That's all you trying to do. You looking at somebody who you think is cool and you trying to be exactly like them. You never find out who you are. You never find out what you actually like. You never find your passion like, because you're too fucking cool for all that. You know what I'm saying? You're too cool for everybody. You're too cool for God. You're too cool for yourself. But you're not too cool for them hoes, huh? That's you. That's all you worried about. No, not even knowing that you get the hoes more when you being yourself more than being cool. That's crazy. But hey, y'all keep walking whatever way y'all want to walk. But I'm gonna help you out. The people who want to hear something, I'm gonna help you out, bro.
Go learn them something, Mark.
So I think we talked about this in a roundabout way before. Like it wasn't really a topic or whatever. As far as like the nigga that's too cool, like you be hanging out somewhere and it's just like, is this a real person? Like he don't feel nothing. He just like everything just he a duck roll off his back. Like the internet nigga, like the nigga that said that he don't fart or shit around his bitch. Yeah. His words, not saying bitch, but I don't fart or shit around my bitch. She got to see exes. I don't even eat when we go on dates. Like, whoa, man. This nigga's too cool. He in the podcast with glasses on. He ain't even drunk.
Yeah.
I drink, but I don't get drunk, even though I killed this whole bottle. Because you got to see excellence, nigga. My liver is off top. But anyway.
Crazy.
How do you feel about the too cool nigga? And have you ever been the too cool nigga?
See, that's a good question. And
I see you before. But it wasn't corny, though. It wasn't corny.
No, see, that's the thing about the whole being too cool. Like, I have seen those niggas in the ass. I have judged it. And I had to kind of self-reflect at times because I'm like, damn, am I just hating on this nigga because I can't be that cool? Because, like, being that cool takes a lot of effort and energy.
A lot.
But for them,
I tried it a couple times.
But for them, maybe not. It isn't like, I mean, like, damn, you can't even crack a smile right. You gotta be like, like, you gotta,
oh man, ain't shit funny.
Like y'all crazy, Like that shit is a lot, man. Like sometimes some shit be fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
like,
I'm running across the room.
Like,
laughing.
Like, you know, I used to always judge. I'm like, damn, like, so do you talk like that all the time? Like, I used to say that about Trey Songz. I was like, gee, that nigga talk like that. Like, every time, like, yeah, nah.
Apparently, he go ham.
Like,
allegedly.
I was like, damn, like, these, like, but granted, like, this nigga sing. And he, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can be that, but like the everyday.
He at work though.
Yeah,
like when he doing that shit, he at work.
Yeah,
like,
but
like, even the interview, like he at work.
Yeah, like,
so that's different.
Yeah. Now I will say, man, there's some niggas, man, like cool is just in them. Like they just cool. Like I don't know how you do it. Like me, I don't even know how to sit right. Like I'm just. I don't know what to do with my hands most of the time.
Every
Like,
fucking podcast, I'll be sitting here like, am I doing some shit right? Oh, my hand, I got something in my hand. Like, oh, I'm covering my face.
I'm just like I just don't know, man. Like some people just got the gift, but like sometimes it is like stressful because it's like, damn, all the time.
Now I do understand doing that shit. This is a time where I do that shit in new environments where I don't know anybody, or I might know one person. Like at that time, I'm not even really trying to be cool. I'm just like scoping out shit. Like what the fuck? Like just trying to see like what's going on and all that shit. I'm not necessarily just trying to be like, nah. I'm just like, shit, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get set up or no shit like that. Like I'm just trying to peep the scenery and all that. But like, yeah, that cool shit.
Shades on.
Oh yeah, nigga, when I have my shades on, I'm drunk. Like I'm not trying to be cool, nigga. I'm trying to survive. Fuck that. Like I tell motherfuckers, like anytime you see me with some shades on, like 9 times out of 10, I am under the influence, or I'm in the car and the sun is out or some shit like that.
Well, I mean,
that's the one time.
I mean, if the sun is out, yeah, nigga, that's pretty much the time to use your glasses.
I don't even really think of it like that, man. Them motherfuckers, I told you, I'm like Frankenstein off Big Daddy, dog. I just need some comfort. When I get shades on, nigga, I'm trying to be comfortable. But like, yeah, I ain't never been like no cool ass nigga and shit like that. There's been times where I've been goofy, but like shit, I'm just trying to be me for the most part, man. Like he said, like man, it's so much more fun being me than to put on the persona.
Yeah, like cause I've caught myself like making my voice a little deeper at times.
Yeah,
like,
man, me too.
Like, and I'm just like, this hurt. Like, this ain't even me.
Or it take like one of your friends like, the fuck you doing, nigga? You don't talk like that. Be like, oh, nigga, call me.
Like,
what you mean?
Yeah, like, I mean, like, and this is like in general, like this is with people. This is like in settings, like you know, where I'm just like shit. Like I don't know why I'm trying to be like smooth and swaggy. You all right? You all right over there?
Coronavirus.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, like choking on your spit, nigga. Put your arms up. Pat us back.
Gee, on some other shit, dog. Daughter was choking at the table. I'm hitting her back. Then her mama started hitting her back. The shit came up. She was like, "Stop! Y'all hit me!" I was like, "Oh shit!"
Just trying to save you.
This first time she ever choked before and shit like that.
Oh man,
she started crying. She thought it was whooping her ass.
I was like, poor baby, man.
We was like, "Nah, man. We had to explain choking her and shit." She's like, "Oh, fuck that."
It's the hidden in the back and
Oh, the next thing was
finger right down their throat. Like, hey,
that was going to be the next motherfucking thing and shit, man.
Like, not today.
Hell no.
Not today.
No. But yeah, man, she was fucked up about that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, that's traumatizing.
Hell yeah. We was like, nah. So now it'd be like, hey, stop putting so much food in your mouth. You remember how last time you choked?
Oh yeah, like I don't want that no more. I don't know if I want the hit or the feeling of like not breathing. Like
nigga, we was scared. I wouldn't even hit her hard, dog. My mama was like, "Fuck that."
Yeah, for real. I mean, quick, not today. We not doing that.
Nigga got a first whooping choking.
Shit.
Oh man, but that cool shit,
yeah.
I got another, and I brought this up before another time, but I am sick of these motherfucking businesses trying to make us work for them. So I'm gonna put this over here by D, this video, and motherfucker is just very happy cooking his own breakfast at a fucking restaurant. Why the fuck did I come outside to work at this fucking restaurant, dog? And the motherfucking Korean barbecue.
What?
The hot pot niggas.
What?
Although I am gonna do the hot pot because I ain't did it before. That's gonna be my last time working at that restaurant. But like the self checkout.
What's the ones with the dip? They dip the in the
fondue
cheese,
melting pot.
yeah.
What? Them niggas like, dog. I'm not going to these fucking places to work, bro. And I gotta pay. And you got the audacity to ask me for a fucking tip.
Yeah.
I will burn this motherfucker down. I will burn this motherfucker down.
So you do have a point there. I think it has like become really trendy to have these spaces where people feel like we can come together in this kind of central location and have the tools that we need and and we all just kind of have be able to cook a certain food, a certain style, like based on, whatever restaurant. Like that one's breakfast in the video we just watched, and you got Korean barbecue is where you're just pretty much just cooking, like you're grilling yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You throwing it on the grill.
I got 2 grills at the house. You got like 3.
And I don't even like this meat like that. Like, this ain't even the type of shit. Like, why is this shit? Like, I would never cook this steak at home. Like,
No.
But it is like, it is to a point like, if I go to a restaurant, I want the chef that curated this menu. I want to try the food the way it was intended by the chef, and
had me out here trying to season some shit.
Yeah, like that.
And I gotta season it.
Yeah, like, so my wife and kids love
Korean barbecue.
They love to go to the restaurant, and I'm just like, gee, this is mediocre as fuck to me. Like it really, like, no matter which one I go to, it's all the same to me. Like the meat ain't seasoned right. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta eat it all with the little shit that they decorate around it. They bring that shit out, and then you got some of them that got buffets in them.
Yeah.
But like, you mainly to make the meat that you cooking up taste good is like little, like, other ingredients and shit, other shit, like, versus like being able to just throw some damn seasoning on it. Give me that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
At least that. I could be up here with some Laurie's and shit, just like shit. You know what I mean? Like,
no, we brought our own shit. Don't worry about it.
I brought my own shit. It's cool. It's cool.
No,
Step back.
I told you, like, went to a fucking Wagyu house and shit. And it's like, we sit up here, like, we talking and kicking it and drinking and shit. Like, oh, damn.
Yeah, like,
fucking, I forgot the.
Yeah.
Like, man.
And they don't tell you about that. Like, so if I fuck this up, well, no, they do give you more if you, like, it is typically like all you can eat. Like, they just keep bringing it out.
If you want the tier, then, like, you get 2 of these. I'm just like, so I gotta
true that.
I told you, I was like, you gotta cook this.
But you get endless, technically.
You get endless of
that,
the other shit.
but
the shit, I'm like, bro, you gotta come over and cook this shit. I'm gonna fuck this up. Like, I've been drinking. We into some shit. Like, we trying to talk.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here like, out here. Oh, damn.
Gee, I realized that it was fucked up when I was like, damn, my arm's tired as fuck. Like,
my arms don't never hurt when I grill at the house.
Like, why the fuck this is a lot. Like, then I gotta pass this shit over here to this plate, and then the little tongues that they give you be like
bullshit.
Like this, I'm like pinching this shit, trying to get the meat off of the grill and put it on this little ass plate on the side. Yeah, it is. You right. You got something there, man, because it is frustrating. I think that's probably that. I don't know if that's why I fully hate it. I think that just adds to my dislike for.
I just don't want to work. Barbecue. I don't want to go out and work.
And I don't. And I'm not like, I ain't gonna hold you. I have not done fondue, like doing the fondue restaurants, but I can almost
until my wife say we doing this, I'm never gonna.
I can almost just tell you right now. Like, I don't have to wait. I probably ain't gonna like it. Like, I just
no. That shit ain't gonna be better than Rotel.
Like, I just like, you know, like, no, you right now. You ain't never lying. Like, I'm cool. I get this at the crib. Like,
for $20, I can make a whole pan of Rotel.
Gee, I can go get some Velveeta and melt that shit. Pour that shit. I can make a little waterfall with that shit and drink it or some shit. Like, you know, like,
fuck out of here, bro. Like, I'm tired of going places. Like I say, I'm gonna do the hot pot. and that's gonna be my last time working there.
Yeah. So what is the hot pot? Because I've heard of that. Is that like the
that's
bowl?
the one that they got the broth and shit, and you throw like meat and noodles in there. You make your own pho and shit like that.
Oh, nah, I'm cool.
I'm
good.
Soup.
I'm good. Like, this isn't exciting. Like this is ramen. Like what do we like? Nah.
I'm gonna try that once because it looked fine at the end, but like after that, I'm done working for these niggas.
If anything, just go to a pho like restaurant and just have them fucking make it and still bring it out, and it will be what it's intended to be. Like I don't have to.
You know what? You talk me into it. Fuck that shit too.
I'm just saying.
Fuck that shit too.
Like just take me to the restaurant where I can get it.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
Like shit.
Yeah. All right, man. Keke Palmer. Love Keke Palmer. Chicagoland's own. She has this to say.
Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge.
No, I live for Stedman, but you know that Stedman has for many decades been the butt of jokes.
Yeah, because of gender rules.
Yes.
People feel like because she's Oprah Winfrey, who did y'all want her to be with, Barack Obama? That doesn't make sense, guys. I mean, I feel like that's the weird thing about powerful women, what we're left with. Mm-hmm. So I'm supposed to find love, but he's got to have a certain amount of money, but at the same time, I got to still be like, guys, what's going on here? Why am I? Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge. No one cares.
No one
cares. And I frankly don't care if that's who you love. That's who you love. Why do we have to deal with that?
Yes.
That to me makes no sense. I ain't never look. My daddy told me a man needs to treat you right. Mm-hmm. He needs to handle and service you in whatever way you need service. Let me tell you one thing that Keke don't need:
money.
From nobody. Now, if you want to give a little something and get my nails done, something cute,
but
I'm
shouldn't
fine
they
with
do
it.
that? But shouldn't they make that effort,
Yeah.
Keke?
But you might still look like Stedman to the world, and that's a great role.
Because
if I was married to, I was with Oprah Winfrey.
You just be sitting up there waiting.
Chilling.
Yeah,
and Stedman, by the way, Stedman's esteemed.
Yeah.
Stedman has a whole career. He's just not
life.
Oprah.
Yeah.
So the fact that how dare people compare you to your lover?
Yeah.
I hate that Oprah had to endure that.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that she had to endure that.
It's
and I
true.
hate that Stedman had to endure that. And that's why I said what I said, because you had a good role. Mm-hmm. You were supposed to be my Stedman.
Yes.
Come on.
He was.
When I played that for my dad said, yeah, because why did he want to be Stedman?
All right. And with that, I want to ask you a question.
I like Keke.
I do too. There's nothing bad that I've heard about her for real.
Yeah, nah.
You know, niggas in relationships do relationship shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, stand up broad. Is that sexist?
Not broad.
I was being funny. Stand up lady. Although a woman told me I shouldn't say that to her. Anyway, if your wife got wildly successful, are you cool with taking the back seat?
Yep.
Are you cool with being Stedman?
Yep.
Yeah?
I am.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm going to still hold it down. I'm going to still do my thing. I'm going to still lead the family and be the man that I need to be for my family. But shit, I ain't going to stop those blessings.
Because, you know, Stedman got a job, too.
Hell
I don't know if he do no more, but he used to have a job. I used to see that nigga on infomercials
But he's
and
an
shit.
accomplished, like,
Yeah.
professional. Like,
he just ain't Oprah, which is like, who the fuck is?
First of all, he may not be Oprah, but Oprah ain't
That nigga ain't broke.
Yeah, Oprah ain't just getting with no nigga that ain't shit. Like, nigga on the couch in this random house. Want to come live with me? Like, come live in my house? Like, no. She didn't, like, I know Keke said joking, like, we'll find a motherfucker under the bridge.
No, she said men find nobody says nothing to men when they find a woman under the bridge, which I'm just like,
exactly. Yeah. So she ain't find him under a bridge.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
not
what
at
the
all.
fuck? Like, Like, damn. Like, I feel like that's at times more of an insult on her. I mean, it's definitely more of an insult on him, but it's also an insult on her for saying like, oh, that's what she, if that was true, like, that's what she would go for. A nigga that just ain't doing shit that she just could just take care of.
That's crazy. Stedman 6'7".
Damn.
Damn. I ain't think he's no little nigga or no shit like that, but like I ain't think he could play fucking small forward.
Yeah, like, shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Stedman has a net worth of $10 million. This nigga's he's a successful ass nigga. He just his girl just Oprah.
Yeah. For the
Like,
regular
the fuck you gonna do?
motherfucker, like they living good. They on trips. They got a nice crib. Like if he was with a regular like situation, not Oprah, living good. He definitely in the top 1%.
American businessman and author.
Gee, did you like? I forgot where I read that, but I heard about like the top 1%. Like, you only got to have like a couple mil or something like that.
It's not even that much.
Like, that's crazy.
No, if you
just to be in the top one, like the 1% is just like people that just like.
Yeah, you in the top 10% if you make $150,000.
That's wow.
That's how broke everybody is, dog.
Lee.
Yeah,
Ooh.
This motherfucker, he in the Indiana Broadcast Hall of Fame.
Yeah, come on, man.
He's a founder of Chicago Athletes Against Drugs.
Come on, man. Put some respect on his name.
Damn, he got like
accolades,
20 books.
Like,
put some respect on Stedman, man. It's just that, like, and the only motherfuckers that clown Stedman is like women. Everybody else be like, hey, Stedman doing his thing, G. You see, Dave Chappelle made a whole skit about that shit. Like, hey, Stedman, get the fuck away, nigga.
Yeah. Gotcha.
This is my woman, nigga. Yeah, man. But yeah, to answer that question, yeah, my wife kind of wants me to be Stedman.
Gee, I would be so.
And I'm just like, I mean, if you doing that, then yeah, what I'm gonna do? Like, nah, I'm keep going to work. Like that Eddie Murphy shit. Like, he said, ends meet like a motherfucker. You got $300 million. What you gonna work at a boutique? Like, here go $370.
Okay, so here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
You said your wife wants you to be low key, wants you to be Stedman.
Yeah.
How much shit you putting up with at that point? How much? What are you letting pass? Like, what are you letting? Are you like? Do you think that should be the same? Or do you think that she gonna put some like what is it called? Financial abuse? You think she gonna be like some type of like, you know, is she gonna pull it out, put it on the table and like just like, I wish you would, nigga.
Well, first of all, not that. Like, nah, that's crossing the line. Like, you can't do that now, you can't do that then. Ain't no financial abuse on that shit. Now, there is, you know what I'm saying, on some like, if you didn't got to this point, there's a lot of stress going on in your life. So I'm trying to make shit real easy. There's going to be a lot less shit I complain about and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
At the same time, I'm still a man.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But, you know, I'm going to let some shit slide. I'm gonna let shit slide, but disrespect never.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I ain't letting shit slide. I was with you in the gym.
Gonna chop her in half?
I was with you in the gym, so don't you fuck up. Cause I take half of this shit you work for.
This is gonna be hard.
Now be damned if I let you tear it down just cause you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Fine then we can just call it quits. Fine then, we can call it quits. Give me my half, cause I was with you shooting in the gym. Give me my half. Yeah, you wrote that book. You know where I was going with it. Yeah. But I influenced a lot of the writing in that book.
To this day, I look at that shit like Patty was wild.
Like, that's my book. I wrote it. I was there with you. Like, fuck is you talking about?
I never used any of your ideas. Like,
yeah, I'll muff you.
If these lawyers want around.
me just walk away. Let me just, hey, listen,
up.
I ain't even gonna argue with you. Just give me my
Nigga
half.
said it's my money.
Now it's half mine too. Like, what you gonna fucking do?
That shit on the table, nigga, and I'm finna get it. Got that nigga murked.
Man.
R.I.P. Gavin, man.
See, they ain't do the science behind that. They need to look into
and she ain't strapping the kid.
So all of a sudden, she been trying to sabotage that nigga from the jump. She's like, you know what? I ain't happy. So we do these fake ass retreats, try to look like we this, and you ain't following the rules.
Nigga said you told everybody we went together on your own.
They don't tell you about the times she tried to blow up his car all the times. Like she been trying to sabotage that nigga for a while, and I bet you.
And they seen it when she fucking they was trying to help that nigga move. She started tearing up shit with the golf club.
Like, damn. I'm like, damn. I'm just
trying. Patty be on this. Oh, this what you been talking about?
Gee, like, so there's the crazy. Okay, she probably worked with the trucking company that ran. Like, she had a part of that shit. She had a
nigga
part of
trying
that.
to take my 800,000.
Like, oh yeah, nigga. Hey,
I don't like that shit.
And he pulling out right now.
Canceled.
That's fucked up.
Man. Yeah. These are jokes. That nigga's alive.
It's a movie.
All right, man. Can't be bought. Can't be bought. Now I know you're a no, man. I've been doing good the past like 3-4 times, man. I've been real thoughtful about this shit. So, and I ain't been on no because you was just like, man, why is everything got to be sexual or whatever? I've been off that. So I know you're a connoisseur of footwear. So,
not really, but yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay. Stepping on the point. Wear the same pair of shoes for 5 years. Every fit you wear. Everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million.
Yep.
I knew you'd say that. $250,000.
To do it for 5 years?
Mm-hmm. And it's JG Wentworth. You get the little let's divide this bitch up. Every year you get your payment.
So each year that I do it, I get $250,000.
No, nigga, you get $250,000 for the whole 5 years.
But you said
so that's $50,000 a year for $250.
No. Nah.
You ain't got no universal pair of shoes.
That just ain't. I do, but that just ain't enticing enough. 50,000, man. I need,
$50,000 a year. An extra $50,000 a year.
I might be able to do it. So if I make it 2 years, I gotta give all the money back, or I just don't get the rest.
Nah, you get it. You get it.
I get to keep that 100 if I go like.
Mm-hmm. But it's over after 5 years, so you can get all $250,000.
So I can't wear house shoes or nothing in the crib or nothing or out. Anytime I leave the house, I gotta wear the same pair of shoes.
Yeah.
What about the pool? I can get in the pool without them, right?
You don't wear shoes in the pool, nigga.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I can just I'm
have to be barefoot.
Normal.
It's either these shoes or you barefoot, nigga.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do it. I
thought so.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
You can find a pair of shoes that you can wear with everything.
Shit, the ones I got on over there, like
I
wear black all the time, so it's like it really wouldn't
some
matter.
Motherfucking Jordan 1s or some motherfucking what's the shits that go with everything? The Concords.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find some shoes like, yeah, I'm just gonna wear these and I'm gonna be careful.
Yeah.
For 5 years.
Yeah, I just wash them every day, like
you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Toothbrush, all that shit. All right. I'm like, nigga, you lying. You ain't gonna do that for an extra 50?
But, you accidentally fuck around and step in some mud like some shit that like really hard to get out of them shoes.
It's time to go home.
And you gotta you gotta go out in the world and have like meetings, like professional meetings and all that. That would be tough. Like that wouldn't be worth it at that. If it fuck up my money.
Or maybe have some nice loafers.
Nah, you can't wear loafers all the time, man. It's the winter time. It might not be winter in Georgia, like snowing all the time, but it's cold as fuck when they get like 30 degrees.
I seen the white boys at the job do it for free. I'm like, damn, he's just gonna wear these for everything.
Yeah.
Like at this point, like it didn't mold it to his feet. Like I can see this nigga toes.
Oh hell no.
Nigga got a nice suit, beat up shoes. Like damn, dog.
Nah, that's tough, man.
I'm clearly going on that.
Yeah, I'm
like,
going. I'm doing.
I don't know what
like,
pair of shoes I'm gonna wear, but I'm not gonna get no fuck neither.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's either gonna be some loafers.
But how much?
I'm going for the. Of course, I'm going for the million, but I'll do the 250.
What about 100,000?
Ugh, that's nasty. Wait, that's an extra 25,000. If my wife cool with it, I go. Yeah, I mean, essentially, I'm not doing any work.
Yeah, it's extra.
Yeah,
extra 25.
I just have to get. Like, which one of these shoes you think?
50,000.
50,000 for 5 years. That's $10,000 a year. Man.
Now you're getting stressed.
See, the thing is, I just keep like with all this money, I just keep thinking about my daughter. And I'm just like, see,
she can't see her daddy in the same shoes.
No. I'm talking about the money for her. The money for her, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, nigga, she don't get no fuck. This nigga wear the same shoes all the time. Get her a bunch of brand new shoes. She will only wear these sandals.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dog, these bitches beat up. I'm like, you got brand new shoes.
Yeah, they comfortable.
You got the bluey shoes. You got the no. I'm like, all right, dog.
She like what she like.
Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what she think about what I got on. I had on some baggy basketball shorts. She was like, Dad, why you got on a dress? I was like,
nah, she flame you.
Flame me. Flame me. I was like, I'm more so impressed and pissed off. I'm like, these shorts. These jeans.
She all of a sudden was starting to do this and shit. Like,
single tear. Before we get out of here, I did have to, I pissed her mom off today. I was taking her to school and she was like, somebody tried to bite me. And I was like, somebody tried to bite you? I said, somebody bites you, you punch them in their face. I said, remember Lilo and Stitch? When Lilo punched a girl, punch her in her face. Came home, told my wife that shit, think she was gonna be cool, but she was like, what? She was like, why didn't you just tell him to stop? I said, see, shit like that, how you get beat up. Like, my mom used to say shit like that. Like, tell him to stop. It's like, oh, yeah, that makes him stop. Like, no, you got to get him up off you. Like, nigga, I told motherfuckers to stop. Leave me alone. That ain't do shit but make the motherfuckers want to hit me some more. You got to hit them back. I said, have you been in a fight before? Chill then. This is my department. Department of Defense. Department of Emotions.
But if she as a woman says that she ain't never had to be in a fight, she's probably, I can see if it was your son, it is your daughter. And she's trying to, there's a difference between you getting your ass whooped and your daughter getting...
Remember we talked about great fathers and what my goals were?
And what my ministry is?
That's part of my goals.
Gotcha.
Now when she gets smoked, then her mama go try to fight the other mama, and it's jail. So let's prevent all that. We can always find another school. Anyway, shout outs.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my wife, my kids. I always hold it down, always making everything I do worthwhile, and everything I do is because of you. Shout out to all the black-owned businesses, black entrepreneurs
Late.
out here building generational wealth, and inspiring us all to do the same, man, and to follow our dreams and not hold back from trying, failing fast, and getting right back up to do it again, man.
That's a word. Yeah, he don't got no name for this song. It'll be played under here anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, man, shout out to you. Always doing your thing, man. With the socials, the show, putting it together. Keep up, keep it up, keep it up. Big things in the horizon for us. So I'm looking forward to it. Nah, bro, you can't do that.
I thought we was in Atlanta.
You can't do the bank hit.
I'm tired of you.
Like, you really showing your age this episode.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about Shane. You know what? You can't shame me. You actually could, but you do it like once a month on the show.
Nah.
It's needed. It's needed. Shane keep
Builds
niggas in
character.
check. Yes. Anyway, shout out my family. Shout out listeners. We really appreciate you. Everything you do for us. Watching, liking, subscribing. I should be stone cold in these.
What?
Commenting.
What?
Good and bad.
What?
Shout out D, best co-host in the world. I want to shout out Hitman Podcast. They got a new episode up right now. I think they about to go on hiatus because ain't no good sports on right now. But you know, there's a lot of trades and stuff going on, so they might pop up, do a pop-up show or whatever. So shout out Chris,
What?
MG.
What?
Shout out King O'Deezy. You should hear a new song playing up under here. Got some new heat. Shit is cold, busting, man. I told him you got to come out with some shit. He got mad because he said a bunch of people was calling him up J Electronica, including me. I was like, when is it coming out, dog? Pause. But shout out Stacks 100. After party video still busting. Flintstones still going crazy. Dreamers Clothing Line. Shout them out. And again, listeners, we appreciate y'all. And like D said, big things coming. Other than that, we out.
Don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.
No religion.